Ever since I started donating my time and energy to charitable organizations just so I could tell people that I do that to seem like a cool guy, I've become a master at missing the point. And believe it or not, this has also happened with music. So I'm in this super fortunate position, having this YouTube channel, having sponsors and stuff. You may have seen like a lot of the videos recently. I do at least 4 videos a month with sweetwater.com, where I get all my gear and stuff like that. And they send me stuff that they want me to try out, and they're like, just make whatever kind of video you want. It's the dream gig. I swear it's the dream gig. So they sent me the Supro Royale, awesome amplifier. You're gonna hear it. But I sat down and I'm like, maybe I should just make like a demo video, just so people can kind of hear it, and then just run through the paces. And it's like, okay, cool, demo video is great, and that can be helpful to some people, but I missed the point in that I started this channel to kind of like make my own music and share original music and stuff. So I got to the point where I started demoing the amp, and then I just started just actually playing through it, and it's like, you know what the point was? The point was actually just to make music and just do different things. So today I think I'm just gonna jam for a minute, and then we're gonna record the amp with some original music, because that's the point. Isn't that the point, people? So I'm just gonna throw down a loop, because this is just what I was having like a lot of fun with, right? So I got rocking the D'angelico here. I got the Pigtronics Infinity Looper, so just something like. 2 major 7 chords, come on. So Hannah's here. The first time I've seen her in 2 months. You want to know what the first thing she asked me was? Go ahead.
Do you have any candy?
From?
There's a hair. From Sweetwater.
And what did I say?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
And now I have 2 candies.
Right, and now did you want to tell people about
I wanted to share about the feature that it comes with. It comes with like packages, little bags, like little wrappers that you can spit your candy bag in and save it for later.
And she wants to know if that's weird and if anybody else does that.
Yeah, I'm pretty weird.
So let us know in the comments if that's something that's done. But that's a great Sweetwater feature. Thank you very much. All right, so we're gonna do part of a Laffy song. Is that how you say it? You're the one that told me about this song.
I don't know. I thought it was Laffy, but I have no idea. I've never heard of this woman besides that one time that I read the name, and I don't know how to read. Do I look funny?
You look great. You look. Oh.
Look at my hair. It looks.
Oh my God.
It looks like. It's come to my attention that I don't show enough of what I think. It's only when I drink I'd open up, but I promise that I love you, even with that hairdo. I'm sorry I made fun of it. It's not your fault, it looks like shit. I have never tolerated someone for so long. I never laughed love with, and that is my best friend in the world. Best friend in the world.
All right, so I've been feeling kind of some jazzy, somber stuff. So again, I think the Supro stuff really shines. I did a review on one of their mini amps last month that I really liked a lot. The mid-range is where it's at with these amps. Like, you can do a lot of hi-fi stuff, but you can really quickly bend it to like a lo-fi. And all I have right now is a Juliana chorus pedal to kind of add a subtle depth to it. All right, so here it is without the pedal. And then with it, real slow rate. Kind of has that real slow depth and like lag to it that I really love. So I'm just gonna start tracking this and maybe start making like a little bit of a song, because that's the point. Okay, so on to the original music. So I got this new project I'm working on. This is just gonna be kind of like the intro of basically like a longer thing. So I think this is really only gonna be like a 2-minute-ish kind of simpler song that I really wanna make lo-fi old sounding. So what I'm gonna do is I have just kind of like this real simple drum beat, right? Again, it's in 3. It couldn't be simpler. It's just like a Logic Studio drummer type deal. I'm gonna track the guitars to that just because I feel like it helps me stay in time a little bit better than just like the regular metronome would. Get the feel, get the vibe for it a little bit better. And then I'm gonna track the guitars to that. So the one thing I do really like about that amp, which I'm going to show you in a second, is really the ability to switch back and forth between Class A and Class AB, which is 35 watts to 50 watts. And I'm going to track this, I'm going to double track them in each direction, okay? So if you look at the amp real quick. All right, so the cool thing about this, it has a preamp section with your volume and your boost right here. You can actually add how much you want the boost to, so you can attach a foot switch to that. Reverb, also foot switchable. You can toggle on and off with the switch here. And the effects loop. Then you have 3-band EQ. Again, I always love how the mid-range sounds on the Supro stuff. You have the amount of level and dwell for reverb. And then the master volume. Really cool thing here, it has a standby switch and a power switch. Right now it's in standby. You can go down for Class A or up for Class A and B, right? So again, I've never actually seen an amp that has that, so that's kind of cool. So I'm just gonna mic up the cab, the speaker on the amp with the Sennheiser 609 mic, and basically, like I said, double track it and then go left and right. So now if you see here, you can see both tracks just panned hard left, panned hard right. This is what we've got for sound. Again, there's really no effects on it. This is just how the amp sounds with the chorus pedal on it, and I think it sounds fantastic, right? And they're not exactly on time, so it's kind of like loose. I mean, they're on time, but not the exact same thing played with each other. Loosey-goosey, very nice, right? So now I'm gonna add some vocals, and I'm gonna heavily affect the vocals to try to make it sound super old-timey, okay? So what I'm gonna do there is I've got this vocal chain. You're gonna have a gate. The main thing here is there's two main things, right? We're gonna have the Pro filter that I'm gonna show you real quick. So this is the Fab Filter Pro Q3. You can see that like I took off pretty much all the high range frequencies and the lows. So I just have mids. Like basically like you think of old timey stuff as just mid-rangey because that's like the technology of the day to capture it. And I kind of did the same thing at the end mix with it. And then I also have everybody's favorite lo-fi filter plugin, the RC20, that is just gonna add kind of like some crackle and stuff. So let's check out how that sounds.
Playing shows in the CD bars, locked your keys inside your car, rising and falling with the stars, but I'll keep up with you. FaceTime in the evening, sneaking out of quarantine, improvise a silver screen and parking lots at night.
Really, it's just 3 tracks. It's 2 guitar tracks and a vocal. Like I said, really after that, I just have like a bus compressor on the whole thing and one more EQ on the master bus and a limiter. But this again is going to lead into the next track. So if you have some questions on that, let me know. Definitely thank you to Sweetwater and Supro for hooking it up. And again, just trying to make some music, trying to stay creative, trying to not miss the point. So like I said, if you have any questions or comments, hit me in the comment section, Instagram, Twitter, or the website, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks a lot.